Kettleers have caught heat just at the perfect time. They are currently riding a 3-game win streak with just 8 regular season games left on the schedule, including a huge separation victory over Bourne yesterday. But if you talk to Coach Roberts, he's not concerned with the teams below the Kettleers and more concerned with catching up to the teams on top. And what a better way to get a little bit of a points booster today than against a struggling Brewster Whitecaps squad. Kettleers have been staying in peak physical condition these past few days, but one Kettleer in particular that has looked phenomenal has been Michael Tolia. Back-to-back days with a home run, and maybe the big Bruin can ruin another pitcher's day today. Instead, though, it would be the Whitecaps wreaking havoc in the first, with Connor Grammis's wallop out to the scoreboard and gone. The Caps cap off the first with a 2-run advantage. But off the first pitch in the second, Michael Salvatore has a mirror-like rip of his own, and the Kettleers trail 2-1. Don't call me a prophet, but I may have called this one. Michael Tolia, watch it and forget it. He ties things up back at 2 with that behemoth of a blast. He gives the L in UCLA to the Whitecaps and plays equalizer for the Kettleers. It was all about the long ball today, though. Bottom 5 now, and Gage Workman skies this one deep and out into the forest in right. And the Kettleers had no room for recovery from that just a pitch later when Ike Freeman laser beams one out to center. In a mere matter of seconds, the Whitecaps double their score and take control 4-2. Small ball would come back into effect to the delight of the Kettleers as Duke Ellis rolls one pass short to drive in Michael Tolia from second and bring it back within a run. Peyton Burdick is in prime position now to tie it all up, but he chops a short grounder on the foul side of the first baseline. But wait a minute. To quote Bill Murray from Space Jam, it is alive. That ball is tailing back into fair territory, and the catcher, first baseman, and pitcher all go after it. For some reason, they touch it in fair territory. No one's at home, and the Kettleers tie it up with one of the most unlikely plays you will ever see. If Burdick cracked open the door, then Adam Oviedo kicked it right down. That liner brings in 2 more to give the Kettleers their first lead today. It's 6-4 in the 6th. Hunter Bishop was able to put Brewster right back in it with the 5th home run of today's game. Both teams were firing on all cylinders from the plate today. It would stay that tight until the 8th when the trend of the long ball stayed alive and well. Zach Humphreys has himself a solo shot out to left. And then Peyton Burdick follows suit with one of his own to put the Cats in the great spot, up 8-5 with not a lot of leg room left for Brewster. But in the bottom of the 9th, the Whitecaps would show signs of life. Ike Freeman does it again for the 9th home run of today's game, but it would be to no avail as Cotuit wins their 4th in a row, 8-6. Coach Roberts gave his thoughts on where the Kettleers go from here after the game.
I mean, I said earlier in the year, a lot of times we had 2 or 3 guys clicking, and we needed 7 to 9 guys clicking, and I know you guys remember me saying that probably many times. And to be a really good team in this league, you do have to have an entire club that's dangerous at the plate. If you've got 3 consummate outs in there or people who strike out constantly and so forth, it's very difficult to win in this league, particularly down the stretch. So yeah, I'm thrilled with what's going on, and again, I can't do anything but congratulate the players because of the work that they've put in and the progress that some of them have made. Some of them made big progress. Better hand action this summer, which is better legs, which has picked up their power a little bit, and so yes, it takes a while. It takes, as you can see, there's some hitters that are doing some things now that weren't able to do that in June, and yet the pitching is probably better now than it's been at any time.
A red-hot Cotuit squad will be back at Lowell Park on Thursday as they get ready to take on their division rival Bourne Braves once again. Signing off for the Cotuit Kettleers, I'm Mason Horodisky.